Welcome to Crocker's Crazy Livin'. Today is Saturday, October the 18th, and today I am doing a fall wreath for my daughter-in-law, Tiffany. She wanted a fall wreath, and I figured I better get to it or fall is going to be over. So join me in watching how I create this fall wreath. I apologize in advance if this is a long and boring video. I didn't want to hyperlapse it because I wanted to show you how I was doing things and all that. And excuse the mess in the background. We recently had moved into a new home, and this is my garage barn area, and I have been sorting, I have been reorganizing, and I have to reorganize again. But this is the only workspace that I have to do my crafts, so I apologize for the mess. I've just got boxes of things and stuff that I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I have here about an 18-inch grapevine wreath, and I went to Michael's, and they had a lot of their fall stuff already at half price. Because now they're transitioning into Christmas. So I got some of this pretty, I have to bring it so you can see it a little bit better. This meshy kind of ribbony type fall garland. It was a garland. I put it, you can see it better on the back. It's a garland. And I bought that just to kind of wrap around the grapevine. This is going to be the top, and then I had some of these pretty looking ferny things. I had a bunch of those. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I had left over from when I was crafting a lot of wreaths. I was trying to sell them, but it didn't pan out very well for me, so I have a lot of stuff left over. So then I found these really pretty leafy things at Hobby Lobby, so I bought a bunch of these because these were half off or 40% or something. And I just found some pretty different colored mums. These mums here, they had them in all colors, so I grabbed some of those. I found one of these, but I only have one. I found this thing that I had bought somewhere, so I cut that up. I'm cutting that apart. I had some like bronze leaves, and I have some of these little white pumpkins, and I have a bag of these type of squash things or pumpkins. So I'm just kind of putting it together, and I have some of these pretty orange flowers. I might put some of those in there. These orange flowers were actually some of the leftover flowers from Tiffany and Brian's wedding. I like to incorporate things like that because she will recognize that as something that was at her wedding. So that's always kind of fun to do. I had to go buy myself another glue gun because I can't find it, of course. I have two of them somewhere, but I've been trying to reorganize and go through things and decide what I need to keep and what I need to get rid of. I've reorganized out here 2 or 3 different times, so I got to do it again because it's just something that happens. So, okay, so this is where I'm at. I just put these little pretty leafy thingies in there. I'll move up some of this out of my way. I just stuck these little red flowers in there, so I gotta glue those in place. I just kind of stuck them in there to see how they would look. So now I'm gonna go ahead and glue those in there. I should just glue them in there when I place them, because I place them to see what they're going to look like, and then I can't get them back in the same spot where I had them. Good thing about little silk flowers is you can bend them around, stick them however you want. If it comes out, it's okay. I'll be able to stick them back in there. This one might be a little bit too long. I really enjoy crafting too. I have a lot of hobbies that I do. I've got some of these, I've got yellow ones. Put the yellow ones in between. Oops. That kind of glue came out like taffy. So all I need to do is make a huge mess with this glue. Come on, get down in there. I have a little trash bucket sitting right here. I should get myself a little glue pot, but I don't have anything like that. I'm not gonna go buy one right now for stuff. Where are they? Some more yellow. Oh, I only had 3 yellow flowers. Darn. Shoot. I kind of like things in 4s. I don't know, it's just easier for me to think about things in 4s as opposed to 3s. Oh, here's one more. I forgot I had that one laying there. Stuck some of these too close together. I got some white ones too. Those are really pretty. I don't know where I can put the white ones. I don't want to have it too full of too many different things. I don't want it to look too, gobbledygooked, I guess. The word I'm trying to think of. I had a couple of these pine cone things. They're really pretty. I only have 2 of these pine cones because it came off of this branch here. But I have some of these wispy looking things. Have a couple of these. I only have 1 of those. I got these 2 these 2. I like to put some kind of white in it if I can. I need something to go at the top up here because I don't have another flower unless I stick a different kind of a flower up here. I kind of like the way this looks with the red and the orange, yellow, or the yellow. That looks very fall-like to me. I do have another one of these. Now maybe I should stick this little sunflower at the top because that will blend in with everything else and kind of give it, it's the top, so it might give it a, this is the way it goes kind of thing. I bought this stuff everywhere. I bought some of it at Hobby Lobby, some at Michael's, some these wispy leafy things. I bought this whole thing. See, it came like this in a great big branch, and I just start cutting off pieces that I want. A friend of mine had a floral shop, and he was going out of business, and he was selling all his floral stuff super cheap. I probably got $500 worth of products for like 120 bucks. So I have bins and bins and bins of stuff, but I've been using a fair amount I've been using quite a bit for wreaths and things that I've done in the past. So let me see, which direction do I want this? However I get it in there, I'm going to have to put it in there with glue. Get it to stay. Yep, that'll be good. Then I have these little wispy things on the outside. I wish I had more of this, but I don't. I don't know where I bought it. I find stuff cheap on sale. Just kind of decide I like it. Alright, I'm just gonna go under here. And I know you can't see where I'm sticking it. I'm just putting it in underneath a piece of stuff. A bit more hot glue on top of it. Oops. It stays in place. I kind of like this ribbony, meshy stuff. It's kind of cute. It frays like mesh. So there, I got that up there like that. This isn't going to stay. I'll just have to bend this around. Yep, stick it in up there. So there, that's what that looks like so far. I don't have a sign that says Happy Fall or anything. I got all this ribbon here. I was thinking about making a bow. I've got this pretty fall checky, pretty. I don't know if it blends too much. I've got this fall, pretty blingy, kind of glittery. It's really pretty too. I've got this one that's got pumpkins on it and stuff. It's glittery. And I have this one. This one I like. It's got little gnomes on it. And it's fall. And it's got some of the colors in it that the flowers have. So I might like that just for a little something different. So I'm almost done with this thing. I am going to use these little pine cone thingies. going to put them in there. Just going to decide where I want them. Shoot, that thing doesn't want to stay up. Maybe one here. That's pretty. We'll put the other one on the other side so they're a little bit sort of balanced, but not really. That one kind of on the outside. So I have one on the inside and one kind of on the outside. I wish I had more than one, but I don't. And I got this little wispy thing I can stick in somewhere. And I have one of these white pumpkins. About sticking that there. These are kind of hard to place because I only have 2 of these. So you kind of maybe want them on opposite ends. Like one like that, and one on the inside, one on maybe both of these on the outside. No, I like this one right here because I got a little hole right there because of that one little leafy thing didn't want to glue down where I wanted it. So I can stick this one kind of take that flower out. Maybe I can put it right there and put this other flower up here next to the placement of where I want stuff can be tricky. I don't know, maybe I just want one. Put this flower back where it was. I don't want them side by side. There. I keep holding it over here because I'm not used to the camera being right there. You like that? I have one more of these little thingies. I can stick it down here. these strings off this glue is like spider webs. Just clings to you. Drives you crazy. Absolutely nuts. I wish I could get this thing to come up and around. Oh, he's back with the food already. There, that's what I want to do. Do that right there. I'll be in a little bit. I want to get this done first. All right, what do you think of that?
Pretty.
Like it? You think Tiffany will like it?
Just hold it still so I can see it. It's thin right there. Right here. Thin. Let me see it. See it?
I'll just.
You asked, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
I know. Well, I had that glued over there that didn't stay.
Hey, come on. Hey, come here. Where's she at?
I don't know. She just ran through there, ran around there somewhere.
Hey, come here.
Sadie! Here she comes. She's right here.
Let's go.
Go in, Sadie. Go with Daddy.
Let's go.
That's better. I had to get that other piece glued in around here, around that edge. And I might put a bow. Where would I put a bow if I made one? Hang on, I got these leaves too. Forgot about these leaves. They're on clips, so I wouldn't have to glue these. Just have to kind of clip them in somewhere. Oh yeah, those are gonna be cute. Maybe I don't like the way they clip. It's nice that they clip, but the clip needs to be on the end. Why would they clip that? Maybe I can glue it on there. Huh. They're not very easy to use. Nope, that ain't gonna work. You said it was kind of thin right there. I don't know if I like these leaves. They're so big. If they were smaller, they would be nice. These are kind of big. What about some of these little wispy things? Yeah, that looked good right there. I'm going to have it so full, I'm not going to be able to put a bow on it. I'm going to have it so full of stuff. Where am I going to put bow? Fix that. Forgot how messy this stuff is. I used to do this in my house and I would have to vacuum my room all the time. I forgot how dirty it is. Right. Maybe I could put a bow right here because there is a little bit of a hole there. Kind of like wheat. Must be wheat things. Ooh. It's not gonna stay. And I need one more down here. And that's perfect because I have exactly 4 of these. So it worked out just right. Yeah, stay on there. Maybe I could put a bow right here because there's a little bit of a hole right here. So maybe I can put a thing there, a bow. All right, let me get my bow maker. Set this aside. think I want to go with the gnomes. Move my glue stick out of the way because I don't need this. I'll leave it plugged in because I don't know, but I have to remember to unplug it. I used to have a bad habit of not unplugging my glue stick. All right. I don't know where my other spool went. I lost it, I guess. But you had to spool, so you had to put it here. So I want tails. I'm going to make this bow, and I'm making it all one pattern. Instead of putting a whole bunch of different colors in there, I'm just going to make one large bow. Get a zip ties. I don't want white. I thought I had red. I had red pipe cleaners. There. Hey, I haven't had any practice in a long time, but that is a cute little bow. I'm very happy with that. Alright, now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. If my tails are too long, I'll just have to maybe just attach it right here. Right there. I don't want to put it up here. That covers everything. Up down here it's okay because it can go right here, like on the edge. Right in there. I think that'll look cute. Alright, let me get another zip tie that I can attach this with. I got long zip ties in here. Just have to figure out how to stick it in there. I shouldn't have made this zip tie so tight, because you usually stick the zip tie underneath. Oh, there, I got it to go. All right, and then I'm gonna stick it right here, down in here, and out the other side, and attach it right here. Tight. My tails are a little bit too long. Get that off. This is so cute. Maybe make my tails a little bit shorter. Can't really turn him upside down. I got him upside down. Oh well. There was a way to do that, but I forgot. You usually just take your ribbon and put it down there so it doesn't. Put your ribbon so it's not upside down. It's the patterns are. There's a trick to that, but I completely forgot about that. All right. I got a pretty bow. Tail up there. Loop. Gotta turn these loops the way you want them. Just manhandle them a little bit. Get them the way you want them. That's what they do. They just pull them around the way they want them. This tail should have been longer. It's not. I'm gonna hide it. Put that underneath. Loops on top. There. All done. It's for you, Tiffany. Do you like it? Looks beautiful. It's cute. I like that gnome. That gnome bow. It's cute. I kind of like the regular bows. Instead of putting so many different color ribbon in there, I kind of like just one. You know, it's cute. It shows, it brings out this color. Beautiful. That's it. There we go. That's the top. There's the bow. Up close. Thank you for joining me today for Crocker's Crazy Living. If you like what you see and you have not yet subscribed to my page, please hit the subscribe button and give me a like. Share me with your friends. I hope you found this video a little bit informative and a lot of fun. I love crafting. I love doing all kinds of stuff. And I enjoy it, and I enjoy sharing with people how I do it. And I just wish I could have had the video a little bit closer where you could exactly see what I was doing. I hope you got a good idea of what I was doing. I hope it inspires you to make something, be a little crafty this fall. Enjoy your time with family, and until we meet again, have a great day and a wonderful weekend. See you next time on Crocker's Crazy Living. Bye.